And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay Packers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Kene Nwangu now out of his end zone. First play, here's Cousins. Open man is Osborne. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 36 yards on the play. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Cousins now from the 50. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. He'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right? I
think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. Now Cousins going to change it up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass complete to Addison. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a 1st down on this opening drive.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kene Nwangu, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Packers
0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's the fourth-year man, J.K. Dobbins. Down the sideline he goes. He's on his way. Touchdown, Packers. J.K. Dobbins, his sixth touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Carlson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show them.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Addison. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A gain of 31 yards. And the Vikings first down.
From the red zone now, Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hockenson from 8 yards out, and the Vikings have taken the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 14-7 our score. Third and 3. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Love. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. The Packers sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3rd down and 10. Another run here with Dobbins. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. Runs over it, and he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down. Cousins here going to change the play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Minnesota.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball. So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media, will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll throw again. Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Cousins now. Addison hauls it in. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kene Nwangu with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Joseph on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Vikings 21, Packers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Trouble, 38. On the ball.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Love. And that is incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw taken in by Hawkinson here. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers.
Cousins eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. To throw, Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. K.J. Osborne as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings would extend their lead here just before halftime. Joseph connects on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Nixon on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Joseph now to have the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Packers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And they're going to speed things up here. Cousins on first down. That is caught at the 7. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kene Nwangu taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Joseph connects on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the touchdown? Packers! J.K. Dobbins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Now Carlson for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
That's the score. Vikings 42. Packers 14. Anders Carlson to kick off.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. A first down throw for Cousins. He'll find Osborne here. He's to the 15. Touchdown! Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Packers 14.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set, huh?
He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. J.K. Dobbins, 75 yards. And the Packers are able to claw one back. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Packers 21.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
At the 29-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Here we go. Bring go. Yo. 300.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down as he's brought to the ground after a gain of 7, 5 more than he needed on 4th and 2. Again, it's Cousins. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Cousins now on 2nd down. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
First down, Minnesota.
Now Cousins going to change it up.
Hey, no, easy. Where's your hot?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
First. Yellow. Zebra. Black. Good route here. Two.
From the gun, here's Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. On 3rd down, Cousins. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 48 yards. And the Vikings get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Packers 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 3rd down, Love. That's caught by the rookie, Jaden Reed. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 1st and 10, Love. A short throw caught by Andrews. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Vikings 48-yard line.
38.
Going back to Love. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a Packers
pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Love now on second down. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him. And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Hey, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Throwing is Cousins. He sets to fire deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for Minnesota. 52 yards. Here's Cousins. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Joseph on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready up.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. A gain there of 30 big ones. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Slide boom. Steal, black.
First down, going to the air with Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. Down the right sideline, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Carlson's extra point up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Carlson back out there now to send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
powering his way forward. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Cousins. Flushed out right. This one caught by Osborne, right side. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. To the air again, it's Cousins. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Joseph now to have the PAT.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Vikings 70, Packers 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed pop.